A sound that's better than this.
Hi guys! Women behave like prostitutes, but at the same time they try to prove that they are honest wives, or even virgins. Well, let's take a look at it, but first like and subscribe.
Men are providers, so go do that job, go learn a trade, go do something.
Well, you said that that's all they're good for.
Yeah.
And what are you good for?
A lot of things.
Like?
I'm funny, I'm smart.
You haven't demonstrated that yet.
Okay, well that's your opinion. I'm a musician, I dance.
You dance?
The list goes on and on.
What a great quality. You can dance. What do you bring to the table, though?
What do I bring to the table?
Yeah.
I'm smart, I'm funny, I'm attractive, I have talents.
I don't know if men are so useless that their only job is to be providing for you. It sounds like you're just a typified eater. Like, I don't know what you're really bringing to the table. You're just kind of consuming resources, right?
I mean, if you want to hear the answer that I could be domesticated and I can cook and clean and do all that, I can.
No, that's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is what of value are you bringing to society?
By being me.
By being you. I'm enough.
I am enough.
Okay.
These crazy girls think time has no power over them. How many generations have painfully hit the wall of time and its control over people's lives? But no, not this foolish girl. She believes she's immune.
It's an important thing for me. I'm a hard worker, and I want a woman that is also a hard worker too.
Okay. And Serena, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You said you wanted a hardworking woman, and I am not a hard worker. I don't want a job, so that's pretty much that.
That's cool.
I'm born to be feminine, not hard.
I recently came across a video of a lady trying to buy plus-size clothes at a normal store.
Plus sizes of
Just for you, Noah. I'm gonna start wearing no clothes at all.
Please don't do that. Please don't do.
As I've been leveling up, in my career, what's the craziest thing that's happened to you so far?
So there's this one kid, I'm not gonna mention names, he is obsessed with you. Every time I'm on the bus, he takes his phone and he goes, "Oh look, it's your sister." And he goes like this. "Oh, look at this." Yeah.
Are you okay?
Absolutely.
Do you care?
And they ask me, is it pink? I just tell them, pay for it and find out.
Flashback.
So how does it feel to have a sister that has an OF?
My friends always ask me if it's pink, but I don't really know what they mean by that.
Nani?
You didn't go to my wedding, but you came to my divorce, huh?
So what? I want to see you happy.
House is my husband's kingdom. If you act up in our household, it is not above me. You want to see me as a see you next Tuesday? I would prefer that because you're not going to disrupt the energy of my home for my man.
I love that.
House is hers, though. That's her domain. I don't do anything in there. And I have my whiskey room.
You do.
That's mine. And I have my little work area, but the house is hers. If she's like, I want to do, I'm like, do it. This is your domain. You make sure that I have the peace. I've provided you the house. You've made it a home. I don't have to worry about any of this. And she doesn't have to worry. She doesn't know her car payment. She doesn't know how much car payment is. I handle all of that. She handles half of our life and I handle the other half. But the combined living situation is whoever's got the energy to get it done.
It's truly wonderful when you fall in love with a woman, and it turns out she's an excellent homemaker. It's like the house gains a soul. Men don't need much, but those little tricks with comfort make a woman truly invaluable at home.
How much money does a man have to make to qualify for you?
At least a 500,000.
Come again?
I mean, definitely 6 figures is the bare minimum.
But you said isn't 500K that's 1%?
I would say
1%?
because I would say at least $1 million for retirement, so we can live in Europe.
Wait.
Doesn't that sound almost insane to say at your age that you expect a man with $1 million nest egg to take you to Europe to give you your happily ever after? That's not delusional to you?
Nope.
Most men, by the way, in your age bracket are on a Social Security fixed income retirement.
I've met them. They're out there. I don't think I'm delusional. I don't know. That guy said he was a multimillionaire and he'd rather be with a 52-year-old with a son than a young girl. So there are men out there.
I think you missed the part. That message, said he was joking.
It was sarcastic.
Oh.
What are you, fucking stupid? Don't focus.
Everyone thinks like OF girls are but like I'm a virgin.
I know.
Like,
do you collab with guys though?
Yeah, of course.
Wait, so then how are you a virgin?
Because it's for work. I'm filming. It's kind of like a tax write-off. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Like I've lost track of that. I don't think I can count.
Yeah. Okay, I understand that. So
yeah,
you're a virgin.
but I'm a virgin.
Okay. Same.
Yeah. Men love to make their lives harder. Like, why are you driving a manual car? Why are you modding out your car? Like, just get a car with a backup camera. Stop being broke.
What's a manual car?
Oh my god.
Yes, the legend is fresh, but it's hard to believe. She's as much a virgin as I am a hippopotamus.
Men, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a woman or a bear?
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream.
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date? Because these guys don't want a real woman. They want a fantasy. They want to live in this fake fantasy world. They would rather jack off to some screen, to some robot, rather than actually deal with a real human being and what comes with that. You know why? Because it's easier. And I am done. I'm done.
Do you think you will be more physically attractive in 10 years' time, starting with you?
In 10 years?
Yeah.
I'll stay the same.
Okay, so you're 26, you'll be just as attractive at 36 than as you are now at 26. What about 46?
Probably the same, yeah.
30 years, 56?
Sure.
Are you just trolling or?
I'm not trolling, I'm being for real.
40 years?
I think we'll probably
66?
tap out at 66, sure.
66 is the peak, you think, of your attractiveness?
Yeah, sure.
Why will you be more physically attractive at 56 as compared to now at 26?
Why? Because I'm going to be the same person I am, which is a pretty girl.
I'm a little confused though. You said you were a 10. How can you possibly be a 10 now if you'll be better looking in 10 years' time?
Because I'll be an 11 in 10 years' time. It's
Are you
gonna
going to
happen
engage
in
in
10
good
years.
faith or just troll?
I'm not trolling. I'm being for real.
It doesn't matter who, my dad, my mom, my friends, whatever they think, whoever finds out, I don't care, bro. I put this out here. I did. I put this out to the world.
And
Ain't nobody else
obviously,
do
this is my man. I know everything about him.
She knows all the guys I've been with. I got guys on my OnlyFans.
Pause.
I've been with black men, bro, on my OnlyFans. It's on there.
Pause.
That's how I make bread. In my heart, I still feel straight. You're not gonna break my belief.
I with millionaires, rich men.
Why'd your last relationship end?
I was a stripper. I am a stripper, and I ain't gonna stop.
So your man wanted you to stop stripping for him.
Right.
Don't you think it's fair for you to sacrifice some things if you want to commit to a man?
I don't think so, because if he can't pay all my bills and take care of what else I got going on, and then no, you ain't paying, you ain't getting, it's over with. A man is the provider.
Name 5 things that you have to offer a man.
Nothing, and nothing.
You ate with that one.
I want a good guy, bad guy, whatever brings the money and make me richer.
And when it comes down to the money, why does your man have to have it?
Because I got it.
Well, darling, you picked the right profession. Your place is on the street corner, and rest assured you'll never crawl out of there.
As I've been like leveling up, you know, in my career, like what's the craziest thing that's happened to you so far?
So there's this one kid, I'm not gonna mention names, he is obsessed with you. Every time I'm on the bus, he takes his phone and he goes, "Oh look, it's your sister." You know, and he goes like this, "Oh, look at this." Yeah.
Are you okay?
Absolutely.
Do you care?
And they ask me, is it pink? I just tell them, pay for it and find out.
Where the fuck are our kings at?
Don't worry, fellas, I got this. They're at work right now, saving so they can get their passport together so that they can go ahead and get a wife that's foreign who has traditional values. They're at work right now, saving for retirement for one, because they don't want to take the chance of marrying a woman who can take half of their shit. You've canceled them. You've silenced them. Because either you were spouting a feminist narrative that doesn't allow men to be men, or you were silent while your sisters did and you didn't check that shit. They're effeminate because they were raised by single mothers and denied contact with their fathers. They're effeminate because you socialized them in school to act like women instead of to be men. They're effeminate because you taught them everything about their masculinity was toxic. You've turned them into women or disenfranchised them.
Please, 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 Walter, please, 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 please.
Can you please stop acting like
please.
that?
I can't.
All right, calm down.
I'm hurt. Please, 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 Walter, please, Molly, please, 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 please.
Please what?
Please take me back.
I took you back.
You don't want to be with you and everybody else. I want to be away. Please take me back. Please take me back. Please. Please take me back. Please take me back. Please. Please.
Shut up!
I don't know the reason, but this woman is having a full-blown meltdown. She's acting like a spoiled child in the candy aisle. Something tells me she could use a professional's help.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I thought you said you was done with him.
I am done with him. I was just trying to check on him.
You need to stand on business. You ain't really standing on business, nigga. Where did you come from? Same place you came from? No. And you don't need to check on him. He's not good for you. So he is good for her, and he got money. So yeah.
Y'all don't know what's good for me. I only know what's good for me.
I do. Girl, he's literally a liar. He's a liar. A liar with money.
True.
Okay? Who cares? He don't deserve you. That man is a narcissist. A narcissist with dread.
Okay. How about this?
I'm about to leave.
I'll text him.
You shut up. No, you need to shut up. You don't even have her best interest at heart. I do, actually. Did you know that?
Okay. I'm not gonna.
Google the richest women in the world, like where they got their money from. It's rough. It's rough out there, guys. They ain't fucking starting businesses. They're marrying dummies. It's almost all of it is divorce. Feminists do not want to hear this. But there was one woman who was the richest woman ever from a startup company, Elizabeth Holmes. She ran a company called Theranos. She started it herself, dropped out of college to start this company, and it was a total fraud. It was all fraudulent. She's going to jail forever.
I didn't date you for your money. I fell in love with your heart.
Well, then just sign the prenup and let this love story begin.
Love stories don't begin with prenups.
This one does.
Women don't need men for money.
Oh.
Statistics show single women own more houses than single men.
Yeah, from divorce.
How long have you been with your man?
6 months.
How does he feel about you coming out dressed like, how you are?
So it feels like a little bit of a pointed question, but he trusts me and I trust him, so.
Did you guys ever have a conversation beforehand?
Yes, yeah.
What'd you guys discuss?
It was more of like I'm going to do this, but I trust your input, so I'm going to let you know. But in the end of the day, it's like we are our own people, so I'm going to do what I think is best for myself and for our relationship. People will sexualize you for what you look like when you have a certain body type, no matter what you wear. So you might as well own it, and you might as well be confident about yourself, but it doesn't necessarily convey that you're on the market or that you're looking for a guy. It's just you having fun with your girls, so.
Based on how she's dressed, do you think that she's single or in a relationship?
Oh, single, for sure.
Seeing that cleavage, the first thing that comes to mind is either she's a hooker or just looking for a one-night stand. Definitely not a married woman. Her appearance might land her in trouble if she meets a guy who couldn't care less about her claims of marriage and freedom of choice.
I think that most guys I know, most guys I've ever met in my life, would never want to date me. I know that they feel this way. I can just sense it. I think that most guys I know are like, Fiona's cool, would never want to date her. I'm pretty hungover, but I'm going to explain with my one brain cell. Men often have opinions or say things that really don't make a lot of sense about politics, psychology, social culture, feminism. I often find myself disagreeing with men, and I simply cannot let them think that they're right. So I want to debate. I want to argue. I want to prove you wrong. And I bring sometimes an aggressiveness to my debate style. No, you know what it is? It's a confidence to my debate style. I know 2 guys who I've debated with who have beat me. And I've said, you know what? You're right. In my life. And my dad's a lawyer and I beat him every damn time. He calls me up. I'm sorry, you're right, I'm wrong. I don't think a lot of men love this. So I turn off the majority of men with this little spice, but I think I will attract the best 1%. It just hasn't happened yet, but just wait on it.
The girl is deluded.
I turned 25 this week, and if I'm honest, I'm terrified. I'm terrified because I feel like a failure. And I don't know if anyone else watching this understands that feeling, but my life looks nothing like I thought it would at this age. When I was a kid, I always said by 25, I'll be married or I'll have a kid. I'll have this amazing career. And I've done a lot of cool things, don't get me wrong, but I'm about to be 25, and most nights I go to bed feeling so lonely. And then most days I wake up feeling lost, like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I have this overwhelming thought of, is this it? Is this all there is? When you're 25 years old and you live alone and you have no partner and you have maybe 2 friends and you've struggled with mental illness your entire life, there's just not much to wake up for, is there? Let me know if you relate, because I would love to not feel so alone.
Well, it's her own fault.
To the man that just stopped me in the rain saying, excuse me, it's raining, I'm on my own, I'm in Hammersmith. Got robbed last week. He said, excuse me, and I went, no. Because I'm worried that someone's going to distract me and someone's going to steal my phone again. Then get onto the platform, and he comes up to me and he goes, could have just said I'm not interested. I've been in a relationship for 8 years. I do not know any woman who would feel comfortable in that situation as they're on their own, it's raining, and they're about to enter a tube station. He made me feel like I was an asshole for, putting my boundaries up. The fact that he then came up to me again to, tell me off for breaking his ego makes me more angry. I'm just so fed up of men like that.
She is.
If you give an ugly man a chance, 9 times out of 10, that motherfucker's gonna delude himself into thinking that he's better than you. So my friend and I were talking. She knows this girl, gorgeous, bad little bitch, cute face, great personality, tremendas tetas, a full 10. She started dating this creature, to put it nicely. Picture Mr. Clean post a 10-year very active UFC career. Bald, busted ass face with no teeth. Looking like a whole ass failed experiment. Ay Dios, no. Maybe he's rich. This man was old enough to start collecting IRA distributions penalty free, and he still had not moved out of mommy and daddy's home. AARP eligible motherfucker was still having his mom clean his shit streak drawers. What the fuck is going on? He dragged this girl. She was constantly begging to make some sort of appearance on his social media, even though my mans would post up gym pic daily, as if anyone wanted to see Caillou steroids edition. Finally, keep that shit in your camera roll. She was constantly begging him to put more effort into the relationship. He made this girl feel like She was not good enough for him. All while looking like the inside of a Taco Bell stall, babe. Nuclear. This is what these guys do. They have girls like this bad little bitch, build them up, and then he's like, damn, I got her. I can score all of these bad bitches. And when these girls are no longer of use to them, they're dropping these bitches Lori Harvey style. Except Lori Harvey is a fucking goddess. Let this be a lesson. If you want to give an ugly man a chance, fine. You remind him daily who the fuck he is if he ever falls out of line. Look at yourself in the mirror, bitch. Sit down and respect me. Stay safe out there, friends.
You got that right.
Men are always doing whack shit. These are 3 of the most unattractive things a man can do in my eyes. If you are inconsistent, get the fuck out of here. An inconsistent man, yuck. If we are talking and you do not contact me on at least 1 platform a day, you're a loser. If you can go an entire day without thinking of me, that just shows me that you're not afraid to lose me, and that makes you dumb. Imagine having a chance with me and fumbling. Wow. Let me put this in perspective. Imagine being a man and wanting to sleep with a woman and not contacting her. Why would I want to do anything for you? I want to get laid too, but you're making it really hard when you hit me up once a week. Then it just makes me feel like I'm a convenience or you're bored. You don't make me feel safe physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually. Like if I'm sitting at the table wondering if you're gonna pull out your credit card, if I'm wondering if I can say my feelings to you, no. I just want to feel safe and loved. Is that so much to ask for? Like these things are literally the bare minimum, but that is what it has come to.
Would you date a girl with a child?
Me personally, no, but I'm also like 24, so I'm pretty young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not right now.
We're young. We're young. We're too young for that. Yes.
No.
Honestly, probably not seriously.
Yes. I don't think so. Probably not.
Yeah, this option is only suitable for much older men who already have grown children from another marriage. They might be more open to accepting a child. But for a young guy? No way he's still got to deal with another princess with an inflated ego before thinking about a long-term relationship.
Men actually have to work to become something. We're just here.
But can we get paid the same as men?
We do. If we didn't, that'd be an issue.
What are you talking about? Women do not make as much as men.
If it were true that women who are not in these construction jobs and this type of thing, but rather are in kind of comfy AC-related jobs like the men, and they're getting paid less than them, then why wouldn't a man create an entire firm of women and then destroy their competition because they're now paying their staff way less?
I mean, that's a question for a dude. I can't answer that.
Why couldn't you answer that?
Why wouldn't a man have a firm of all women and pay them less? I don't know.
I mean, because then they would destroy the competition who's paying the men more, right?
Okay, so why don't we see that then?
Because it's not the case that men are making more in those positions than women are. If it was the case that you could pay women less to do the same job, then why wouldn't you just make a firm and pay all of them way less for the same job?
Who's scary? You scary. Who's scary? You scary. Who's scary? You scary. Who's scary, bitch?
Let me know if this is considered a date, okay? If he takes you out to dinner.
Yes.
Yes?
Absolutely.
Does the level of the dinner matter? McDonald's.
If it was his idea and he paid, I think that's a date.
What if it's just to go get ice cream?
Yes.
If he asked you to go on a Target run with him?
I would love that. That's my type of date, yeah.
Okay, all right. What if he just says, come over and cook? That could be a date?
Yes.
Come over and watch Netflix?
No.
No?
That's not a date.
Movies?
That's a date.
Archery?
That's a date.
Golfing?
Yep.
What if the guy thinks it's a date? He wants to ask this girl out. She's not that interested, but she wants a free meal. So she goes on the date. Is that considered a date?
That's a date, but she's wrong.
Okay, that's fair, that's fair, that's fair.
She's wrong.
That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. He asked you to go on a walk. He says, I'm outside, let's go on a walk.
If it's just you two, if it's like his idea, it's y'all two, anything can be a date.
This is a rare example of a girl choosing with her heart and soul. She's not judging by how much the guy spends on a date, but trying to see if he's the right person for her. Just like dates used to be, before everyone forgot about that.
Oh, he's paying.
What? No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Why are you being so cheap?
Because I don't know you.